Hi, this is Amanda from Tarantula Canada. We've had a few people asking us to make a video that shows what our facility looks like, so today I'm going to take you on a little tour. When you first walk into the room, the first racks that you see are what we call the dwarf racks. These are species that don't grow more than about an inch and a half in leg span as adults, so a lot of Cirrocosmus, Hapalopus, Katumiri, things like that. To the right, these are shelves that have a lot of non-tarantulas. There's scorpions, Europesiids, true spiders, also a lot of juveniles that Martin is raising. As breeders go, we have our females, but males have to constantly be replaced, so we always put aside some for our own breeding groups. Turning in the other direction, this shelf is where we keep our mature males that we're using for breeding currently. Some of the males are ours, some are our breeding loans, and we have nice 9-foot ceilings here, so we tend to stack things all the way to the top. Moving over a little bit, I know this might be a little dark, hope you can see. These large bins are where Martin houses his large amblypesiids, species that need a lot of up and down room. Trash cans maybe not the prettiest, can't see inside very well, but they work very well for the animals. They're happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. On the opposite shelf, this is where we keep most of our spiderlings that we have for sale. So lots of Rubbermaids with lots of pill vials inside. Up, up, up. Again, all the way to the ceiling. We love our 9-foot ceilings. A lot of room. And heading this way. Hey, this is Martin's desk. Or he says it's his desk. I use it when he's not here. And above this desk is more amblypesiids and some other stuff that Martin is working with specifically. Babies, juveniles. And on the opposite wall, hey, more amblypesiids. Yeah, Martin's really into his amblypesiids these days. He's working with about 40 different species, I think. But, yeah, I got those stacked all the way up to the ceiling, too. And heading towards the second room. By the way, for anybody who sends me molts, this is the microscope that I use to sex those molts for you. This is officially my desk, but everybody ends up using it. And above my desk, more deli cups. These are mostly juveniles that we have for sale. There's a few there that are mine, like my little guys that I'm raising for me, but usually here. And also anything that's needs an ICU, any spiders that need any special tender loving care get put on the shelf so that I can check on them every day. This shelf here, a few more juveniles, a few centipedes on there, juvenile arboreals, again mostly ones that we're raising for our breeding groups will be here. This is the rack where we have mostly New World arboreals, so Avicularius, Salmopoeus, Tapionoceanus, things like that. As you're looking at some of these larger enclosures, if you see ones that have the yellow or green tags on them, those are for specimens that are currently incubating egg sacs. So just so we know not to mess with them, we don't want to pick them up, move them around. Keep the females nice and stress-free. Next to that, this rack mostly has Brachypelmas, Grammostolas, Aphonopelmas, things that like it to be a little bit more dry. And all the way up to the ceiling there too. Here in the middle I've got a little stack of, I guess a big stack of large Rubbermaids that we're housing larger Theraphosa's in right now, our breeders. Some of them need to be rehoused, so I've got some new enclosures there so we can get those rehoused soon. And on the other side, smaller Rubbermaids, again juveniles. Some of them are males that we're raising, or even females if we need new females for our breeding group. Most of them are on this shelf here. And taking it over this way, On this wall, mostly Asian and Africans. Here, let me see if I can back that up a little bit so you can see. Got some empty enclosures up there because we're getting ready to put some new females on the rack. Wanted to make sure we had room for all of them. But anyway, Poecilotheria, the Monocentripus balfouri are here. Hapalopus, things like, or I'm sorry, not Haplopelma either. Ceropagopus, that's the word I'm looking for. And on this final wall, these would be larger New World tarantulas, so Xenestus, Acanthoscuria, there's some Chromatopelmas on here, Nandus, things like that, all the way to the ceiling. So that's where I work every day, for anybody who ever wanted to see. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Bye.